This is purely an educational video. I do not sell any vaping products. This video contains no links to vaping websites. This video is in line with YouTube's community guidelines. This video is intended for over 18s. Big shout out to Patreon member Darth Vaper.
This is fucking horrendous. It rains, it stops raining, it rains, it stops raining. Right now I'm stuck behind a big truck on a single lane road. And I'm fucking exhausted. Exhausted already. I've not drove this long in a long time, man. I'm talking years, way before lockdown, and I didn't realise how much it's going to do to me. My 102 miles for yours. My wee sat nav says I should be at your door for 3 o'clock on the dot. If I get rid of this truck, I'm sure I'll trim some of that off. But aye, it's not even a nice drive either, it's pure shit. The road's pure waterlogged. It's just all in shit. Check in soon.
Much later.
So ladies and gentlemen, the start of the expo starts now. Paul has been driving since about 10 o'clock this morning, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, 10, just after 10 I left.
I think we're about uppers 3. We've just gone and got a little bit of stuff. Well, I've just gone and got a bit of stuff from the old Aldi, topping up that beer. So this is where it all starts. Today's vlog will just be a little bit of everybody coming into the Premier Inn and our travel. I'll probably do a little bit of the time lapse while we're travelling. And if it happens really good, we'll do it, won't we? We'll sort it. So you'll be seeing us too. I'm really excited. How excited are you, apart from that car just cutting in front of you?
I know, I could have done without that. Yes, very excited. Expo time has been years since the last one, so good to see all the guys.
It's going to be good. So we'll catch you in a bit.
Super volume go.
So we are nearly there, people. Not very far away at all. About 7 miles away. That's been a bit of a journey, hasn't it?
My arse is killing me.
I've not done anything before anybody thinks so.
I've been sitting so long in this one position. You see me at Expo and I'm at an L shape because of this journey.
Yes, it's been a long day for him. Started off at, what time did you start? 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock, it's now 5:30.
I'm ready for a pint.
Still busting for a pish.
Yeah, I'm ready for a pint.
Ready for a pint.
But you're at Shandy, he wants the Shandy. You can't buy somebody's Shandy. He wants Shandy, well, he's not having the Shandy. Unless it's made with half with vodka. But we are nearly there, people. Once we get there, we'll show you a bit more footage. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
We don't say that anymore.
We don't say that anymore.
Don't. See you in a minute. Look at, he's so happy. Woo woo, back rap, more power.
I can find it.
We are here, just about to park up. You'll see a little bit more in a minute.
A few beers later.
So it's the last little bit. We're in the Premier Inn, as you can see. We're having a couple of beers. Paul McCartney is back in bed. He's drove a lot tonight, but he's had a couple of beers and he's also had something to eat. I've not had anything to eat yet. I'm going to have a pot noodle. Not out the kettle, proper pot noodle. Big love to you all, and we'll see you tomorrow for the first day of Expo. Good night. Alright. How else are you supposed to make a pot noodle? With the kettle, I know. I just want to tell you a little bit to add to this story, which was really, really funny. Now, Paul McCartney is one of my best mates in vaping. Supported me all the way through. He got me through my first 100, 500, 1,000. He's always been there for me, and we got on very, very well. And we have this sort of like banter thing, where he has a go at me and I have a go back at him, and we're pretty close, really close. So this is the first time we've shared a room together. Now, the way it normally works with Little Bro, and a lot of people will tell you, I'm there for the social side at Expo. So I won't come in until probably about Opus 1, even sometimes Opus 2. And if I'm enjoying myself, it could be Opus 3. And then what happens is I normally sit down, make myself something to eat, and I start editing the footage that I've recorded in the daytime. I start editing at night. So when I shared with Jay, he was quite happy. I was sat there. In fact, he used to Jay Live Vape and Chill. We'll talk about him a little bit later on. We used to just sit together outside and do some editing and then try and get it out for that night or the next day. Paul's not quite like that. The poor lad had travelled all the way down, as you've just seen, from Scotland. We got there. He was cream crackered. He had something to eat. And he went to bed at 10 o'clock. But I wasn't like bouncing when I came in, but just really quiet. Come through, turn the kettle on, open my pot noodle up, and filled the pot noodle up. What the hell's that smell? He starts shouting. I went, it's my pot noodle, I'm hungry. Oh man, that stinks. That absolutely stinks. I thought, uh-oh, he's not going to like it if I turn the light on. So I ended up sitting on the bed, eating my pot noodle, got a packet of crisps, and I was sucking them so they didn't make any of that noise. You know that noise where you don't know wake anybody up? I'm just sat there in the dark. So before he was worried about his snoring. Now he does really, really snore, but when I've had a beer, and if I ain't got like propped up on pillars, I snore. And I hold my breath as well. So I go like that. So in the morning we woke up and he just looked at me and he went, oh my God, what a night. He says, I'm going to get another room. So that was a running joke about the pot noodle and him getting another room, which he didn't do, but he wasn't very well and he did end up leaving on the Saturday. But he did come to the awards, which we'll get to in a little bit. But I'll tell you what, let's go and look at the first day at Expo. Alright, just hold it there. As you've probably seen on other people's vlogs of Expo 2022, it was very disposable heavy. Now, when I went to walk in, I normally film on my Hawaii Mate Pro, and that decided it wasn't going to work. So, big shout out to Jay Live Vape and Chill, who gave me that footage to be able to use. There was a little bit more a little bit later on. We did have some big companies there, but like you've heard again on other people's vlogs, it was disposable heavy. I walked around and I thought, yes, this is going to be more of the social side. And it was. That's what it was for me. It was meeting up with people that I hadn't seen for 3 years. And that's basically what it was. Not lots of footage from the expo, but that was the first day, which was the Friday, which is the B2B day. So I'll tell you what, on the night time, it was the awards. Now, I've been voted in this awards 3 times. And I've been lucky enough to go to the dinner once before. And we was going to it this time. So I'll tell you what, let's go and see what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it's absolutely fantastic. We're having a good old giggle. We're waiting for the food. Everybody's really, really, really hungry. If my phone turns around, which I'm not quite sure if it does, it doesn't. If I could turn it around, I'll have to do it that way. Look, there we go. Everybody is very, very hungry. I'll probably just show you the ceiling or something like that. But yeah, I'm ready for mine. Big love to you all, and I'll see you in a bit. Love this tune as well. I love nice.
second place. For winning Best Reviewer of the Vapouround Awards for 2022, the winner can only be Vaping with Vic.
The next morning.
Good morning, day 3 of Expo. Well, obviously I came on the Thursday, so it's day 2 of Expo, really. Yesterday, we had a little bit of a wander around. It is, I'm going to let you know straight away, it's a disposable fest. It's not really what I came for anyway. I came to see people a little bit more, but it's more disposables. I'll talk a little bit more of it. I didn't get very much footage at all yesterday. We were all sat around, we were all talking. There was not that much to show you. The expo itself, there isn't that much to show you. So we went back a little bit earlier because obviously we had the awards, which obviously you might have seen. Yes, I got second place, which I just can't believe. I've been nominated 3 times before. I was actually at the bar because I didn't think I was going to win. I was at the bar and Jackie Adams' wife came running across and I thought I'd actually won the raffle. Yeah, I thought they'd run the raffle, but no, I came second, which is absolutely amazing. Totally didn't think it was going to happen, and thank you so much to everybody who's voted. So we are on day 2, and again, today's just, normally I would be there now, watching everybody come in and taking the pictures of it, but it's been a bit more of a chilled one, if I'm honest with you. I do feel a bit worse for wear. Yes, we did have a beer. Old Paul's just coming in now. We did have a beer last night, so I do feel a little bit worse for wear. So, it is day 2. We will have a bit of a catch-up a little bit later on. I will be watching Liverpool tonight as well. Big love to you all. Look after yourself, and I'll see you in a bit. So that was the Vaper Expo 2022. What do I reckon the final thoughts? Now, it was a little bit different to all the other expos that I went to. I think I've been to about 9 expos in Birmingham. And it was a lot different. When I first ever started going to the expos, I was starting out as a reviewer, and it was all about getting into the companies, giving them my card, getting your name out there as a reviewer. Where this time it was a little bit different. The companies, or a lot of the companies who were there, I already deal with, and the people who I deal with wasn't actually there at the expo. So once I'd wandered around, and I'm not going to keep going on about the disposable bit of it, but once we'd wandered around, I realised it was going to be a little bit more of a social side of it for me, where I'm going to see other subscribers, Patreons, other reviewers, people who have just supported me over the years, and family, which I call them family, that have been around since I ever first started casting on Last of the Summer Vapes. And that's basically what it was for me, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I will be going back in October. I think it maybe will be a little bit different. I don't think it will be as disposable heavy. I think for the first one, and you've got to think we hadn't had one for 2.5 years. I think for the first one, it was trying to just get it off the ground again, and I think that's what they did. So a big shout out to the Vaper Expo for putting it on. And it would have been really hard to try and get other companies to come. I know there's a lot of problem with visas for people coming over from China. I know a few companies had trouble with the DPD trying to get the actual stuff there. I think things will change a little bit for the October one. So please don't let it put you off. Give it another chance, and I really do think you will be quite surprised next time. I'd like to see it where we were talking about on a lot of the shows on the UK Vape Show and 3 Men in a Vape Show about how it used to be able to go down like a little alley and there'd be a store selling everything where you could get a Wasp Nano for $6.99 or you could get a mod and they were doing a deal on it. And a lot of us used to wait until the Sunday so you could actually get a deal because a lot of people didn't want to take the stuff back. So they'd be selling RDAs off or RTAs off that would be normally £30, £40 for a tenner. So you'd get a deal. There wasn't many juice companies there. One thing I would like to see at the Expo is that they give a little bit to the UK vendors. And including the mod makers that we've got as well, that quite a lot are coming out in the UK, such as your Rochford project, which again, big shout out to Jay. I think he came 2nd or 3rd. Shoutout, who won Best Fruit at the Expo. Well done for that as well. Jane, she's a really, really lovely lady. You've also got Nevans, who's got the Neon Juice out there, and a few others. It'd be nice to see them giving them a stand, maybe in the modders area, and just say, look, there you go, you're UK, we're going to support you. I'd love to see that in the Expo. Let me know down in the comments if you think that should be right. Obviously, the awards came. Now, like I said, I've been voted in it 3 times before, and no way did I think that I was going to win it. And you've probably heard the story about it, but it was my round. So at the time as it was going to get called out, they was just doing a raffle, and it was for, I think, Frank Bruno's boxing shorts and something else. And I bought some raffle, and I went, right, I'll just go and get my round. So I'm stood there at the bar waiting to get served. I'm with Adam, and then the next minute I know Adam's wife comes running in. AD, you've won. You've come second. You've come second in the Reviewers Awards. And first of all, when she said you'd won, I thought she meant the raffle. But no, I came second, which is absolutely fantastic. There we go. Second place, Vic came first, and Mike Vapes came 3rd. It was absolutely amazing. Ricky come and give me an award. I just want to say right away, thank you so much to all my subscribers, my patrons, and all the people who have supported me over the years and who went and voted for me for the awards. Now, please don't think that I'm sat here thinking I am the 2nd best reviewer in the world. I totally and utterly know that I'm not. The voting is how the voting is, and to get that, I am very, very proud. I'm not like, say, a Devil Vapor who puts it out constantly, and your Flat Cat Vapors. My reviews are very sporadic. I do a lot of live shows, and I'm hoping that the mixture of the both is why people went and voted for me. But please don't think I'm sat here going, I'm the 2nd best reviewer in the world. I'm certainly not like that. I may come across as a bolshy, big-headed person, but I'm not by far. And this just means a lot for me that people took that time to vote for me, and to come second is absolutely amazing. I'm sure that if Mike Vapes, Grim Green and everybody else sort of pushed their subscribers to vote for him, we'd all be bowled over here in the UK, including Vic. And also there was people missing there from it. Obviously, you didn't have your Devil Vapor and Vaping Biker and them sort of people. They wasn't in the awards who were from the UK. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you all know that my feet are firmly on the ground, but it has given me a little bit more of a push to maybe push further forward and get these reviews out a little bit more. Sometimes I do doubt myself on a lot of things, and it does take a lot for me to sort of like push myself forward. That has done it. So yes, big love to all of my subscribers. Every single one of you mean the world to me, and my patrons for all the support. Excuse me, a little bit of a cough.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My child spilled my tea.
Jimmy Savile shagged me.
I want to break free.
The social side of it was absolutely fantastic. I was talking to people that I don't normally talk to. On the Friday night, we had a good giggle. On the Saturday night, I talked to Pugs and Nevans and people, again, who I don't really come across that much. And it was nice just meeting new people and also meeting, as I said, they're like family to me. We've been together a lot of years. 6-7 years we've been together, and we meet at these expos. And we talk constantly on this side of the camera. And I think Harley from 3 Men and a Vape Show, what I do with, summed it up. It was like, first time we'd ever met, but we've been talking for years. Do a show every week, and when we met up, it was just like exactly the same. The love was absolutely brilliant. There was no trouble or anything like that, and I really, really did enjoy it. And I will definitely be going there in October. So I think this wraps the big-ass long vlog of Expo and the ramblings of Expo and the awards. Once again, thank you very much to everybody who voted for me. This is a fingerprint magnet, by the way, as soon as you touch it. Big shout out to everybody who voted for me. It is a massive honour, and thank you so much. Big love to you all. Make sure you press that notification bell if you are brand new around here, and press that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below if you went to the expo, what you actually thought about it, and don't forget to stick a thumbs it upper. Big love to you all. Look after yourself, and good night.